Good Saturday morning. It's morning here in upstate New York, where I am at, and I hope everybody's doing well today. I wanted to show you what I've currently been working on. It's not this, but it is. I get a lot of questions about. Krisha says, beautiful. Thank you, Krisha. Good to see you. Good morning from Trinidad and Tobago. Good morning. My last name before I got married was Joy Ting Trinidad. Exciting. Okay, so what I've been working on is I get a lot of questions about where I get my reference. And I wanted to start making my own reference, so I'll show you what's going on. Regina Style, hi Joy from Massachusetts. Hi. Oh, exciting. Okay, so my desk is kind of messy, so sorry about that. Look at this book. This is my current read right now. It's a giant Matisse book, which is, he's my inspiration for a lot of things. One of a few of my inspirations. Type in the chat who your favorite artist is. I love Matisse. I love the way he uses colors. I love, good morning from Washington. Hi. Sandy, good to see you. All right, hello from Houston, Texas. Wow, we're coming from everywhere. I went to college in Texas. And then my husband brought me here to the freezing cold New York. But anyway, Van Gogh and Matisse, Chattergoon Art says, yeah, I love Van Gogh too. But look what I did. I'm going to show you. I've been going out on a lot of walks. And Ciao from Italy, hello. This book is gigantic, by the way. It goes through his life and how he started, and it's so cool to see that he struggled. This is the Matisse book, the same way. Hi from Hawaii. Hi Jody. So anyway, I have been pressing flowers as my inspiration. This one my child found. He's the luckiest one of us all. He always finds 4-leaf clovers. Sometimes 5. So that was one of the ones he found. But in this giant book, I have been, if I can find it, hang on, pressing flowers. Look at this. This is an iris that I found from my neighbor's yard, and I'm checking in on it right now as we speak. It turned out pretty well. Can I tell you my secret method of drying them out? This was just from last week. I microwaved it. I microwaved the flowers. So let's see. Oh no, is it ripping? Oh, it's not ripping. It's kind of ripping. So I have to be very careful. So what I wanted to do was, I've been doing a lot of experiments lately, just with, pressing flowers. And then I went on a walk, wanted to show you. Here's some more iris petals. Oh, sorry about that. Let's see here. That was a Matisse nude. All right. See the different kinds of petals? Looks so cool. The thing though is you have to be really careful. This is on parchment paper. So what I wanted to do was to start like putting an arrangement. I've been in project mode, guys. So I've been pressing a lot of flowers, and then I enlisted the help of my husband. I also cheated and I bought a bunch from Amazon. Can I show you? I bought a bunch of flowers from Amazon. Oh, wait. Before I show you that, I also went on a walk, and look, these are the ones I found on my walk, and I just microwaved them. The setting for my microwave, okay, so this is what they said. Put it between parchment paper or paper towel, and by they I mean I just Googled it. And then they said to put a ceramic thing on top of it, microwave for like about 30 seconds to see, it'll still be wet, and then microwave again, and then just press between books. And this is from my walk the other day. I mean, look at that. That is so cool. So this is going to be my inspiration. I figured I would start using these as inspiration for painting, so that you can arrange them in different ways, and then you never run out of inspiration because they're at your house, and they're pressed already, so you could they're not the real. They are the real flowers, but they're not. They're not like the ones that you have to go buy, since those came from the walk. Very pretty, yes, thank you. They turned out pretty great. Another thing I did was I cheated and I bought some on Amazon, because you could buy 1 million of them for like $5. This was $4.99. Let me just open it up. You have to just be very gentle. See? So many come in one. I'm afraid to take them apart because I feel like I will break them, but we'll see. I think there's 2 pages in that. And then look, a page of purple. So that was from Amazon. And then I asked my husband to... I've been watching, if you signed up for my newsletter, and if you want to sign up for my newsletter, the link is in my bio. I asked my husband, I've been watching David Hockney, and David Hockney has this giant, huge sketchbook that I was just like, how does he do that? Like, where do you even get that? And I searched and I searched, and could not find it anywhere because I wanted Regina Salsa's frozen. Ooh, maybe I can freeze them. It's a good idea. So thank you for that. So I asked him to Frankenstein me a sketchbook. This is 2 sketchbooks in one. Isn't that cool? He made this for me. So he took 2 sketchbooks, glued them together. We took it apart. I'm going to be using, we filmed the whole thing, so I'll put the whole process into my YouTube channel. So keep an eye out for that. But yeah, so these are 2 sketchbooks in one. It's great because it lays flat, pretty much. I already started. And I just kind of did this, this like swatching. But yeah, David Hockney has this giant sketchbook, and I wanted to put 2. They're 76 pages each. I wanted to put both of them together. And then I was going to, if I run out of pages, I was gonna add more to see if I can make this giant art book. Like, I want it to be huge to where it's like an encyclopedia, so that's exciting to me. So anyway, I wanted to show you how I would use these pressed flowers as my inspiration. I'll do a quick painting for you. So let's find an empty page. All right. I tend to just use one side until I, sometimes I flip it around. So let's try my new sketchbook. And I'll also, when I post the film or the information on YouTube, I'll also link to the supplies. So if you ever want to watch. This is just a Holbein set. And I'm going to try to paint this without even moving it around. So these are pressed flowers that will be my inspiration. Okay, so I have water, old water, and my favorite brush. Okay, so I think that's a purple. Try that. Or is it a blue? I think it's a blue. So let's see. I'm just doing this guy right here. Hope everybody's having a beautiful weekend so far. Mine always starts nice when I'm able to sleep in. That's like, is that bad that that's one of my favorite things about the weekend is sleeping in? Doesn't look exactly like the picture or my reference, but that's okay. It's kind of hard to see because there's a little bit of a glare. But I'm afraid to open them this second. Okay. I have this Liquitex Prussian blue ink that I will try to open. A favorite way I love to paint is I just love, oops. Just used to drop it right in there. Oh, fun, fun, fun. And as you can see, it doesn't even look like my reference, but that's okay. That's half the fun, right? Just messing around. All right. Sometimes too, I just use it for a reference of color. Doesn't have to be exactly. And then we need to use tissue. One sec. Just to dab. Ooh. The cool thing about tissue is it kind of does its own. You don't even have to do much to it. It does its own thing. Add some red. And I'm just like letting the brush do all the work. It doesn't look exactly like that, but that's okay. Has some pink or some yellow at the bottom, so I'll just put the energy of the yellow. Doesn't have to be exactly like it. Ooh, ooh, they are dancing. I love that. To me, that's like magic when they do that thing that they do. I was really afraid of using watercolors for the longest time because it's really a practice of letting go. Like you really have to just not let it, you know, like right now, I'm kind of letting go. I don't love this flower, but it's okay. I can always go back and fix it. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. Adding some green. And sometimes I get really impatient about how the green looks. So then I will add some ink just to add some pizzazz. This one is Amsterdam acrylic ink. So I tend to use ink and watercolor together. Now it doesn't even look like my, what paints are you using? Okay, so that's a great question. This is Holbein watercolor paints, and this is just acrylic inks. Look at that, just doing a thing. I didn't even mean to do that. What are those pressed flowers from? These are from Amazon. I got them and they were gonna be my reference so that I can start like using them on my work. So I didn't take this out of its package yet, but they're like $4.99 from Amazon. And here's the other kind, purple. But I did do some for my walk. Here's some for my walk, but won't it be fun to add some of these on there? So maybe that will be an inspiration. I'll add, when I'm doing like white, I kind of use grayish just to pull the daisy look. Oh, dance watercolor, dance. Look at that. I love it. That's like my favorite thing. I know you can't control it, but it's fun when it does its thing. So yeah, I'm using a mix of watercolors and, see, that green doesn't match, but that's okay. I'm using a mix of watercolors and inks. I love this flower you're holding. Yes, I think it's a daisy. Hi, Amanda. Amanda says, I love the pressed flowers as your inspiration, Joy. Thank you, Amanda. Yeah, they are great. Look at this fern from the walk the other day. And it's just, and you can just even just put it right on the painting, right? I mean, why not? It's so much fun. So yeah, go out on a walk and just, okay, let's do a few of these. Go out on a walk, grab some flowers, YouTube, maybe I'll do it, maybe I'll do a YouTube video of how I pressed my flowers. And like I told you, I just microwaved them, but I put a ceramic thing on top to press them down. Okay, so Amanda says, yes, you could adhere it with matte medium. Oh yeah, so if I wanted to, Amanda, you are the best. You're such a help. All these tips and tricks that you're giving us. So I'm just gonna be impatient again. Amanda says, do a video. Okay, well, look at that. Dancing, dripping, it's okay. Just let it go. It's a great idea, these pressed flowers and leaves. Yeah, it's great. And you know what's great about them too is, like I said, I'm going to be playing around with it some more, but I want to use them as, what do you call it? As my bouquets and inspiration. Because, you know, in the fall, you can't really get good, you know, fresh flowers. And then now you can like totally do that and use it all the time. So this is just my interpretation of this, just for fun. All right, and this one my son picked for me. It's a yellow. It's a weed from outside, so we'll add it up here. Weeds are great. Weeds are underrated. They're so pretty. Okay, so this is Gamboge watercolor ink. Yeah, so we are having a Painting with Joy on Wednesday. If you have not yet signed up, the link is in my bio. It's just an hour. We're going to be doing abstract landscapes though. Not flowers for this time around. But yeah, we just meet up, bring snacks, have drinks, and well, you can have a drink if you want. And then we just paint. We're going to be doing abstract landscapes, like I said. So if you haven't signed up, check that out. Oh, look, a little fern fell and mixed with my other paint. I signed up. Reimagined. Reimagined. Hi, great. That's exciting. I cannot wait to see you. I feel like this needs some red. But I haven't been cleaning my brush and this water is old, so everything is turning out crazy. But that's okay. This one is a deep red rose. Guys, I'm just going rogue. I'm not even looking at my inspiration anymore. Just going crazy. but that's all right. Let's have the fun, right? It's the weekend. It's time to play. And my kids are really being super quiet, which can mean that it's good or bad. I don't know. Oh, it's dancing. The paints are dancing. Best part. I guess this one's turning into a rose. All right, so that is what I've been messing around with. Yeah, look at this daisy. I mean, look at the energy of how that looks. I cannot wait to paint that. Okay, so this is kind of looking a little bit mushy. So the only thing is be careful with these pressed flowers because I just broke my fern. The good thing about ferns is they're everywhere, so at least where I live, so I'll be microwaving some more plants a little later. Those of you that weren't here earlier, this is an iris from my neighbor's yard. She let me pick it. And another neighbor has some beautiful, beautiful flowers that I'm gonna ask if I can use for a project. Maybe they'll let me use it. Okay, I'm gonna add, for the last few bits here, this was fun to do. I'm going to add watercolor pencils. This is by Spectrum Aqua Blend. These art breaks I also post on my YouTube channel with the description of the supplies I use. So if you miss out and you're not sure what these are, I'll also post it on there so you'll know. And I'm working on a video right now about how I use these watercolor pencils that I use all the time. Ultani.20 says, love your work. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. So just being really loose. And then this might need some help here, the blue flowers. So even while it's still wet, I'm just gonna get in there. Oh, will it be a replay, please? Yes, it'll be a replay. I'll post it here on Instagram, and I'll also post it on YouTube so that the YouTube will have all the links to the supplies. Let's throw in some marker. Okay, this is a Pro marker from Winsor Newton. I always feel like, oh, that is way too light. That's okay. I almost feel like this needs light anyway. Yeah, so I almost feel like it needs some dark in there too. Sometimes adding dark is good. So I'll do that. And then just wipe it off. Casor Bonita says, beautiful, thank you. This is just playing around with pressed flowers. Aglia Arroyo says, love the colors. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. These colors are inspired by the pressed flowers that I got recently. So I'm just kind of vibing, getting the vibe off of this. Oops, and then I just spilled everywhere. That's okay, that's what tissues are for. Yeah, I'm just gonna add another color here, just for fun. And I'm not gonna keep you guys for very long. Thank you so much for spending some time with me. If you can, go outside, grab some flowers, go on YouTube, find out how to microwave them and press them so that you can also have these fun little inspirations that you can have on hand, you know, whenever you feel like painting. Yeah, so thank you again, guys. Have a great, great weekend. Bye.